Hello and welcome to the Swamps. This is a reading for your soulmates. I'm going to make this quicker because I tried to film this earlier and then I said a bad word that will get me demonetized and I already have really poor reach. So we're going to move on to our reading right now. This is pile 1, this is pile 2, and this is pile 3. Hello, pile 1. You chose the sodalites, and this indicates to me that whoever your soulmate is loves to talk. They like to talk, or they are very well spoken. So first we're going to pull your tarot card and then your oracle cards. We're also going to do astro dice today. So your tarot card is the Knight of Cups. And what this tells me is this person is very emotionally in touch with themselves as well as protective over you. They not only that, but they do think through what they say. They come prepared to the conversation. So let's look at your oracle cards. We've got the fish, and to me that indicates that this person could be a Pisces, or they're just, like I said, very emotionally in touch with themselves. We have Child Divine. This indicates to me that this person is very in touch with their inner child. This could also indicate that you've known this person since like childhood or adolescence. This person might also like work with children. So we're gonna move on to our next few oracle cards here. Sorry to sort of speed run this. So we have spiritual career. Now, kind of in line with what I just said, this person might work with children, and to them that might be very spiritual. Like they might genuinely find like peace with doing that. Like maybe they feel I don't know how to put this right, but basically they feel better knowing that somebody good is taking care of the kids if they're like working at like a daycare, or if they're, you know, maybe like my mom does this. She's a neonatal nurse. So like something like that. It could be spiritual. It might not necessarily be spiritual on the surface, but to them it's like a spiritual experience. And then we have emergence, and I'll read this one for you. The frequency of emergence invites us to approach our reality with a childlike attitude of innocence and wonderment, and to watch and celebrate the beauty that unfolds from that place. Okay, so I find it interesting that it brings up a childlike attitude. So I think this person definitely has, like, they're definitely in touch with their inner child, whether or not they're working with children. I think that this could also indicate that you've known this person since childhood. And this could also indicate that you guys have like a childish, in a good way, relationship. You could do like a lot of childish jokes. You could, you know, you could just like watch like old childhood cartoons together. That could be who this person is to you. So I'm going to roll the astro dice, and I'm also going to roll numbers dice in case there's like numbers that mean something to you and this person. Could be like the dates of your birthdays and stuff. So we've got Taurus here and Leo. So this person could have Taurus and Leo somewhere in their charts. Let me roll the number dice. So we have 6 and 5. Combined, that is 11. So that could be your soulmate's birthday number or month, or it could just be a significant number to you, or 5 or 6 is a significant number to you. But back to this reading, this person could also have Pisces in their chart, indicated by all the water that's coming up here. Basically, this person it's interesting because this person has a childish energy, but I almost get the feeling that they're also very emotionally mature. So even though they might be really playful, they are very understanding. And to be honest with you, I get the feeling that this person is very easy to be around. And if you've known them since childhood, this is why they're still in your life. Regardless of this is somebody, regardless of if this is somebody that is a friend soulmate or a romantic partner soulmate, this person is here for the long haul. And for some of you, they could be supportive of a spiritual career that you're trying to pursue. Or like I said, the career that they currently do is spiritual in some way or another to them, whether it literally be like reading tarot or, working with children and they just find it spiritually fulfilling. Or if they're, even if they just, anywhere that they work, I don't even really want to list off all the possible examples because there's so many. But basically, this person just finds spiritual fulfillment in what they do with their career. And another thing that I did say this earlier, but I just want to emphasize, this person is definitely protective over you. They're protective over you, and to a degree, they're protective over their emotions. So let me just pull some charms. So if you are with headphones on, try to lower the volume. Okay, wow, you got a couple of planets. Okay, so this person, this is so sweet. This person is very sweet. Okay, and I say that because these fruits came out, multiple fruits. They're very sweet. There's really not much to say about that. They just are very thoughtful and sweet. And they might be spiritual, or like I said, they could just like find spirituality in interesting things. So I get the feeling, because of how these two fell, one of these represents Uranus and one of these represents Saturn. So perhaps one of their placements, one of their Saturn and Uranus placements are in one of these signs, or perhaps Pisces as well. Or as well as there's a moon symbol here. So they could also have a moon in one of those places. And one of those placements. This person is good at talking, but I am not. So basically they could have a moon, Uranus, or Saturn in Leo, Taurus, or Pisces. They could also have a sun sign in either of those as well. This indicates to me that this is an animal lover. They love animals, and maybe you both love animals together. Maybe that's a part of what makes you both click and bond together. That's pretty much it that I'm getting for this pile, and I'm sorry to cut it short. This is literally the second time I'm reading for this pile. Pretty much the same thing. I literally got fruit for the last one too. I just want to clarify that, as well as the Saturn one came out. Pretty much the same stuff came out. I'm sorry that I don't have like footage of that, but yeah, we're going to move on to the next pile, and I really hope this was helpful for you. If you have met this person already, congratulations, because they're a keeper. If you have not met this person already, keep your head up because they are coming. They might be, and if you haven't met this person already, and this is a specific message for people who have not met this person, it might take them a while to admit their feelings to you if they're already in your life, or it might take them a while to come into your life, but they are coming. So that's all I have to say for that. And I'm going to move on to pile 2 now. Hello, pile number 2. This is your soulmate reading, and I just want to clarify that this reading is not just romantic. It could be a friend as well. So you chose the citrine, and this is another one of my favorite pieces from my collection here because it looks like a thunderbolt, sort of. Now, this to me indicates that your partner is probably an intellectual or has deep thought of some kind. So we're going to pull your tarot now. You got the Empress. Now, what this indicates to me, especially with the citrine, is that this person likes the finer things, but not just the finer things. They are somebody who does research before they buy things. Specifically, they want to buy ethically. They want, they don't want to buy anything that's going to harm the environment or that is just unethical towards people in any kind of way. So that is what I'm getting from this immediately. So this person, not only just that, but this person is very nurturing. This person's very nurturing and empathetic is what I hear. Possibly protective as well. So we got the Nightingale coming out. So what this says to me is that this person, they like to speak up. They like to speak up about what they care about. And a lot of these things could be like intellectual endeavors. Or, as I was saying, it could be about like companies and how some are unethical, or maybe it could be the opposite where they're trying to promote certain companies that are ethical. So let's pull another card here. We've got the Rebel. Okay, so this sort of ties into what I'm saying. This person, they like to, they're kind of rebellious, right? So they're sort of speaking out against things that not a lot of people are speaking out about. And I genuinely believe that this person, if there's something wrong with a company or an organization or even an ideology of some sort, they're going to speak up against it, even if it is standing up to a crowd of people who disagree with that opinion, essentially. They're not really going to just sit back and watch the world burn, basically. They're going to try to do something about it. And I think this goes back to them having like a nurturing nature. I feel like this all stems from feeling like they need to nurture the world, which is great. I'm for that. Personally, I can relate to that. And I think that this person is probably really protective over you. I said that for the last reading as well, but I'm sort of getting that with this reading as well. This person is protective over your energy, and I think they just, maybe you guys really click on some of the opinions that you share. Maybe you also find, ethical, maybe you are also a very ethically oriented person. So maybe they really like that about you, and maybe they feel comfortable expressing these opinions with you. We've got change. So yeah, this person, that actually goes right back to what I'm saying. This person wants to change the world. This person is very much an advocate. I'm actually surprised that the advocate card didn't come out, but they honestly might be rebelling against something specific right now. I don't know what. For some reason, I heard leather. That's an interesting one, because I don't really see a lot of people talking about leather, especially since that's weird, because leather's a thing now. But maybe there is something going on with leather that I don't know about. So I heard leather for some of you, or maybe they're just vegan. Maybe they're very adamant about vegan things, or just animal rights in general. That might just be honestly an example that the spirits are giving me, because this could be for multiple, this probably is for multiple people. Definitely somebody that's speaking out is what I'm getting. Speaking out for the better, speaking out to change things. And then our last one is integration. Maybe that's something that they speak out against as well, or for, I should say, sorry. So integrating something. So this card is integration, and the frequency of integration supports our embrace of every aspect of ourselves, allowing what we perceive as positive and what we perceive as negative to harmonize in a balanced symphony of life. So, yeah, this person definitely is speaking out. They are an advocate for others, and maybe they advocate for you. Maybe the rebelling has something to do with you. Maybe you guys are rebelling against like a family member. Maybe you guys are rebelling against some kind of ideology that you were raised in. Maybe you guys are rebelling together. I'm not sure. Or maybe you have rebelled together. Maybe you've known this person for a long time now. It could go either way, really. So I'm going to roll the Astro dice. I don't know if I mentioned that I was doing that, but I'm doing Astro dice as well as number dice. So let's see what their sign might be. So we've got a Scorpio and we've got a Leo. I keep getting Leo. I could definitely see Leo for this group, as well as Scorpio, honestly. I feel like those are people that when they do speak their mind, they speak their mind. So let me get the numbers out. Okay, 8 and 5. So those numbers may be each of your birthdays. It could be just numbers that are special to you for some reason. And I'll show the Astro dice again. So yeah, this person is definitely an advocate and they speak out. That's the main thing I'm getting from this. So I'm going to pull some charms. So if you're wearing earplugs or headphones, just be aware of that. Okay. Oh, yeah. There's 2 butterflies that came out on the change. I didn't mean to just throw them all in one, but I did. So this person hopes to see brighter days is what I heard. Now, this could be personal for them. This could be about you. This could even be about, like I was saying, the things that they're advocating about. They want change, and I get that with the butterflies. They're very serious about this. They are really serious about what is important to them, is what I get from this. There's definitely, I think that you guys, some of you have grown up together, is sort of the picture I get with this leaf and this flower. Some of you grew up together, and like either through your adolescence or through your actual childhood. Maybe it was even in college a while ago. You know, like there was like a period of development with this person. And maybe you guys have always been speaking out together against certain things like that. I almost get the idea that you guys are like bonded with that, which is really cool. I mean, that's awesome. I love finding people who are passionate about the same things as me, especially if they are like, you know, political or something. So if that is a big part of that, like if you know somebody that is like really into the same ideologies as you, that might honestly be your soulmates, especially if they're super passionate about it, because I just get like when I'm reading this pile, I just get this really like heavy, passionate, and actually that's sort of what the sun is also telling me. Like it's like a burning passion. Like a really burning passion. Sorry, I need to emphasize that because the sun is a giant ball of fire. So like this person is really passionate about that stuff, which is really cool. I mean, that's awesome. So that's pretty much all I have for this reading. So I'm going to move on to pile number 3 soon. And I hope this was helpful. Hello, pile number 3. This is your tarot reading for your soulmates. I have charms, oracle cards, tarot, and I'm also going to roll both number and astro dice. So let's get started. I'm actually going to tell you a little bit about the stone that I chose today. This stone is actually a fossil. This isn't like a gem or a mineral. I don't know if it's like, if there's an actual, if this actual material is something, but it's a fossil. I don't know if you can really see it too well, but there's like literally like, it was like ancient vegetation or something was in here. And what that indicates to me is that this person might honestly be like a really old soul, or they are just old-fashioned, which could also honestly indicate an old soul. So we're going to start with your tarot, and then we'll move on to your oracle, and then we'll do astro dice, and then we'll do the charms. So the tarot card you pull is the Strength card. So this tells me about this person. This person's really confident and really passionate. Whenever this person speaks, they are just sure of what they're saying. And honestly, I actually get a pretty informed vibe from them. Like they're not just speaking out of their butt, you know? Like I genuinely believe this person is confident for a reason. I'm going to start pulling the oracles now to get a little more information. So we've got the vulture here. Interesting. The interesting thing about this card is that this does, like, I know this doesn't necessarily indicate that the vulture is old, but it looks old because of how wrinkly its head is. So I definitely get an old soul vibe from this person. We also have the judge. They might be really judgmental, which sort of makes sense with the strength card coming out and this confidence card coming out. They might like have their place in the universe right now, and because of that, they sort of judge others for not quite being there just yet. I don't really see this as like a super negative judgment. I don't really see it as like a nasty type of judgment or anything like that. I just see it as like they just, it's like instinctual is sort of like the word I would use for this. They sort of just instinctually judge things. And honestly might be a survival mechanism of some kind. But I don't really see it as like a horrible thing. Honestly, this could also indicate that they are just really passionate about like justice and karma and just people getting what they deserve kind of thing. We have spirituality. So yeah, this person might be really karmically aware, honestly, and that might be where some of their judgment comes from, actually. They could just see people gathering bad karma and they could just judge them in the sense that they're like, well, I don't want to be around that person. And if they're around you, that's actually like a compliment, to be honest, because that means that they like your morals, essentially. They like who you are and like what you believe in and how you act. To be honest, is harsh as like the judge card coming out might sound at first. Because this is a soulmate reading, this person might just be really judgmental of the world and not you. I really don't get the vibe that they're judging you. I get the vibe that they're just very judgmental, in particular about the world. And then we have Earth. Oh, that's a pretty card. I like this one. Okay, so I'll read this to you. The frequency of Earth activates our deep connection to this physical plane by showing us the beauty of all the aspects of our Great Mother and revealing the more ethereal spiritual aspects of our nature. Okay, so this, I just got a real interesting message here. For some of you, this is somebody that you've incarnated with multiple lifetimes onto this planet. This is not a new connection. You guys have known each other. You guys are like soulmates. And this particular number, because it's my birthday, is really special to me. So that like really particularly jumps out at me personally. And it makes me feel as though this person is just here, like they're present. Although they might be a little judgmental, it honestly might be, like I said, it might be like a healthy judgment. Like they might just genuinely be judging people in a way where they're just trying to keep their energy clean. And if you're in their space, then that means that they think that you're a really good person. And if you've incarnated a bunch of times together, then they really should think that, if you ask me. So we're going to roll the astro dice now and try to get an idea here of what their natal placements are. Or I'm not getting exact natal placements because I find that, like, I don't want to I'm using the wrong hand here. I don't want to give too much detail. I want to leave this a little vague. But I will have numbers as well. So, interesting. We have Aquarius coming out, and we have Capricorn coming out. I never know what like direction the Capricorn goes in, so forgive me if that's wrong. Okay. Yeah, so this person's been here is sort of what I get from this, especially with that Aquarius coming out, which is sort of funny. I know that's sort of ironic because Aquarius is usually seen as like the alien of the zodiac and like just the odd one out, but this person is almost like the opposite of that. Like they're odd because they've been here. They're odd because they have been here for so long. They just sort of get it, and not a lot of people do get it, kind of thing. And I honestly think that's why you guys are like soulmates, whether it's a friend or a romantic partner. I honestly think this person is like I said, they have a healthy judgment, and it might be sort of strict at times, but it's a healthy judgment. They chose you, I guess is what I'm getting at. And when an Aquarius chooses you, that in my opinion means that you're something special. But let me roll the numbers to give you an idea of like any numbers that might be involved here. You got 4 and 12. So 7 might be important to you, or the number 1 or 2 might be important to you, or the number 4, as well as 3. Sorry about that. Those could be your birth dates. Those could just be lucky numbers. You know, it could be anything. Just if it speaks to you, it speaks to you. If it doesn't, sometimes that happens. Sometimes that's not the part of the reading that the spirit wants you to pay attention to. So next we're going to pull charms, and we're going to do this now. So if you're wearing headphones or earbuds, just be aware that I'm going to be a little loud. Okay. Yep. What is this? Oh, that's cute. It's a love bug. See? It's a love bug. So for some of you, this is romantic. Yeah, I get the sense that you guys have like grown together, some of you. I get the sense that you've grown together, and you guys, honestly, I think you guys share a spiritual connection of some sort, whether you guys have the same spirituality or if you guys just, you know, there's just, I don't know how to explain it because it's spiritual, but there's just a connection there that is unseen, if that makes sense. For those of you that are just friends with this person, this is somebody that just, honestly, this goes for friends or romantic. This is somebody that just gets you. They completely get you. I mean, you guys, for some of you, almost like finish each other's sentences. You guys are just on the same page is what I get from this. Definitely, this is definitely a soulmate relationship, in my opinion. This is really sweet. Well, that's all I'm really getting for this one. So I'm going to put my charms away and put everything away now. I really hope this was helpful for you. And I just want to say, if you haven't met this person yet, they are coming. I can't promise you that it'll be this year even, but they are coming. You know what I mean? Because to be honest with you, I really don't like to put dates on these readings because unless it's just like the year, basically. But I don't really like to put like any specific like months or dates on these things because I've gotten readings that do that, and it's not that the reading was incorrect, it was just the time given to me was incorrect. So I don't really like to do that. But this person is coming. It might be in a couple days, it might be in a couple years. I don't really know, and I don't want to, tell you, but just be patient, and you will this also, and I want to just say this could also be someone that you know who hasn't really opened up to being a love connection just yet. And if this is a friend, again, they could still be coming into your life, or they're already in your life and maybe you're going to develop an even deeper connection in the future. So thank you for coming to this reading, and I really hope it was helpful. All right, thank you for coming to the Swamps for your tarot reading. I hope you found this reading helpful. I hope you come again, and again, thank you for watching.